Hey there vape fans, my name's Kyle, and welcome to the third video in the Mount Baker Vapor tutorial series. Today, we're going to be talking about Clearomizers. Now in the previous video, we showed you some of the differences in Cartomizers that we have, but in this video, we're going to show you the difference between a Cartomizer and the differences in many of the Clearomizers that we have to offer. So now before, we showed you that a Cartomizer is, a little metal tube. You're probably familiar with it. And it's got a polyfill on the inside that holds the liquid. And inside of this tube is a small little atomizer near the base that vaporizes your liquid. Now, that's all you're going to see about this in the video. What we're going to actually show you today is some Clearomizers. Clearomizers are a clear plastic or glass tank. And that tank holds the atomizer at the base, the same kind of atomizer that you're going to find in a Cartomizer. The atomizer is a small little coil with wicks on it. That draws the juice in, heats up, and vaporizes it. And that gives you that delicious flavor that you're all used to. We carry many different Clearomizers, and therefore many different replaceable atomizers for those Clearomizers on our site. And you can check the links below, and we'll show you everything that we have here today. Now the atomizers for these different kinds of Clearomizers are very specific to the type of tank that you're going to be using. So you definitely want to make sure that it matches up with the particular one you're using, because they don't really transfer over except for a select few. So we're going to go over the specific atomizers and coils that go with the Clearomizers so that there's no confusion. Now the main difference that you're going to find between these different kinds of atomizers and the different Clearomizers that we offer is going to be the style of the coil. You've either got a coil like this one, and this is what we call a top coil. The top coil actually sits on top of a post inside of the tank, and the wicks here, as you can see, drape down the sides. And what that does is it saturates the liquid and pulls it up using what's called capillary action, which delivers the liquid to the atomizer. Now a bottom coil unit actually screws right into the base of the tank. And that's actually going to use gravity to assist you by pulling the liquid directly into the atomizer itself. That way you don't have to worry about tipping or whatnot. But it does deliver a cooler vape, so for those hot vape fans out there, you're going to probably want to go with a top coil. So now I'm going to go ahead and take these Clearomizers apart and show you exactly how they work. So we're going to go over one top coil tank and one bottom coil tank. So now, there's a lot of different types of Clearomizers out there, and they vary from type to type on the different features that they have. But this one in particular is a bottom coil tank. Now here we have the iClear XI. Now the iClear XI is a Pyrex tank, and that's this base piece right here that you can see. And then it can thread out from the bottom here. This is the base, and this is the coil, and it can actually disassemble just like this. Now to reassemble, you take your coil, screw it into the base. There you go. Take your tank, and then you fill it with juice. It's pretty simple. Right here, I've got some of my favorite, my delicious black clove. Can't get enough of it. And then you just take the base, screw it in. Now that you got the e-liquid in there, you got to let the wicks prime a little bit before use. The best way I find to do that is to take the actual tank itself and then take a couple of dry pulls off of it. So that's just taking pulls before the thing is being fired on some kind of a mod. So just do this. Do that for 15 to 20 seconds and you've got some well-primed wicks. And then you're ready to go ahead and thread it onto your mod and have a vape. Great quality vapor, easy as that. And that pivoting head, can't get enough of it. And this is the Vision Vivi Nova. Now the base threads away from the rest of the tank like so. Then you're left with the post and the atomizer assembly, which you can unscrew just like this. Then you go ahead and thread your new atomizer on there, Make sure it's snug, but you don't want it to be too tight. Once you've got the new coil on there, you'll thread the base back onto the bottom of the unit, and then just fill it from the top. After that's filled, go ahead and thread the top back on. And then you're ready to have a vape. Great vapor production, tastes great. Now my personal favorite is going to be our Nautilus tank by Aspire. Now the Nautilus is a really awesome tank. It's a Pyrex build, which means that it's going to be durable and you don't have to worry about certain like high citrus juices that might have an impact on the quality of your tank. This one also has an adjustable airflow here at the base, so I can choose exactly how light or how heavy the actual draw is going to be. It's got a replaceable drip tip on here. I'm using the stock one just because it works for me, but you can put your favorite one on there of any kind of style that you like. You can adjust the airflow as so and have a vape. Works swimmingly. Alright, vape fans, that concludes our third video in the Mount Baker Vapor tutorial series on Clearomizers. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments here below. And if you like any of the tanks that we have here, please feel free to click on any of the links that we have, follow them to our site, and we'll make sure that we get you a killer deal. This is Kyle with Mount Baker Vapor. Happy vaping.